Mic check. Mic check. 212. Oh, we live. Excuse me. All right, people. We live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, people. Hold on a second. Quick, right? Uh, to everybody out there, man. Thank y'all so much for being on this incredible Friday night, June the 20th. I appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me. Showing me much love, man. Thank y'all so much. Let's go. Uh, let's wait a little bit. Yeah, let the room fill in a little bit, and then we're gonna start the gameplay. Okay. Got a new setup here. Right, I got a setup. Hopefully, y'all like it. Um, if you are new and you like what you see here, subscribe to hit the. We offer memberships. That link is pinned at the top of the chat. Thank y'all so. I hope everybody's been having an incredible Friday. So, lot going on out there, gaming world. Oh, I do want to show you this trailer though. I do want to show. I'm sure y'all seen it already. But man, this trailer, man, looks unbelievable. So find it. Okay. I gotta show y'all this trailer. Game looks absolutely incredible. Y'all probably seen it already. Want us to watch it together. Actually looks that incredible. Where is it? Find this damn thing? I see it. I have to type. It's right now. I'm being with y'all right now. Let me see who's in the building. My brother Michael West is in the building. What's going on, man? Don Bax, man. Y'all appreciate y'all, man. Don Bax and Mono, appreciate y'all. I believe this is your first time here, no? Hopefully y'all like the new setup I got here. You know. I had to get a new look, man. I wasn't digging what I had that look at. Much better for me right here. Much better. Mike, what you think, man? No Red Dead Redemption. Oh, that's right. That is correct, bro. Because the voice actor, remember, he said that they were gonna drop some news. Let me see. Yeah, you just reminded me about that. He definitely did not get anything out of Red Dead Redemption or anything like that. No, people were already guessing that it was gonna be like a new update for the PS5, you know, finally being 60 frames, things like that, but we didn't get anything, bro. That is so crazy to me. Yeah, I don't see anything. It comes to yeah, to Red Dead Redemption. I don't see anything. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's fire. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that news was it was not supposed to be GTA Online though, because it was the voice actor that had came out and said that he was very he said it. If you listen to how he said it, he said he was very, very, very excited. Like, let me see if I could pull it up for you. Hold on. Let me see if I could pull that up for you. Cause he sounded like we was about to get some really good news. Wait, what's this? Okay, so let me pull this up for you. Okay. All right, people. All right. Pick this up a little. So apparently, he apologizes for possibly misleading people about an announcement. Okay, so let's see, because I didn't see this. Yeah, he has said something about this week. Okay. While voice actor Rob Waithoff had recently teased some announcement for Rockstar Games regarding Red Dead Redemption 2, along with getting corroboration from fellow voice actor Roger Clark, Rockstar is yet to make any announcement. Now, in a recent live stream, Waithoff has said that he doesn't have the authority to make any announcements on Rockstar's behalf. I do not make announcements for Rockstar Games, he said. I do have something I'm really excited about. I truly am, and I think you will be too. He said, continuing, that he realized that he might have possibly misled some people when I announced that I have something to announce that I can't talk about right now. Okay, let's keep going. Just please recognize, and I know that you know this, but let me remind you, I guess. I do not make announcements for Rockstar Games. We all know that. I'm just reminding you, I do not make announcements for Rockstar Games. Okay. Rockstar Games makes announcements. Rockstar Games. Okay, what are you talking about, bro? And they don't use me to do that. Okay, we know that. So please know that. And again, I still think that a lot of you are going to be really excited about. Absolutely. Okay, so he's known for his role as John, Red Dead Redemption 2, while Clark is known for his work as Morgan. Announcements that both have them had been teasing likely has to do with rumors surrounding a PS5 and Xbox upgrade for Red Dead Redemption 2, as well as the rumor Switch 2 port. Just earlier this week, Whitehoff had said there were going to be some sort of official announcement, definitely before Friday, okay? We are Friday. Today is Friday, okay? So, Red Dead Redemption 2 was originally released, okay? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Rumors surrounding Red Dead Redemption 2 potentially getting upgraded to take advantage of the hardware of the 5 and Xbox have been going around for quite some time now. See that? We already know that. Currently, okay. So that was it? What? Six hours ago. Let's see this. Rockstar thinks fans think they've worked out the truth on those Red Dead Redemption teams. Not what they were hoping for. Okay, this might be it. A mystery deepened when Red Dead Redemption 2 Arthur Morgan actor Clark confirmed that he was also aware of the news, but couldn't yet say more. Immediately, fans began to speculate that the pair were involved in some kind of announcement of the franchise, such as the reveal of an upgraded Red Dead Redemption 2, something that has previously been reported as in development. Okay, okay. Get on with it. Well, this is what he said. Robert Waithoff. Okay. I do have something I'm really excited about. I truly am. I think you will be too. I really do think so. Possibly misled some people. Okay. We already saw that. So is this his announcement? Let's hear what he got to say here.
I do have something I'm really excited about. I truly am, and I think you will be too. I really do think so, but I possibly misled some people when I announced that I have something to announce that I can't talk about right now. Just please recognize, and I know that you know this, but let me remind you, I guess. I do not make announcements for Rockstar Games. We all know that. I'm just reminding you, I do not make announcements for Rockstar Games.
Oh, that's
Rockstar
what we read.
Games makes announcements for Rockstar Games.
Okay, that's what we read earlier. So, what is this big mystery announcement? Well, fans have now spotted confirmation of a Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2 cast reunion is set to take place at the National Gaming Expo in Tampa, Florida on August 8th, August 10th. So that is the rumor. Was this the announcement Whitehoff was so excited for? Fan on Reddit. The other one replied, I think so. It will be great if they waited for this conversation to reveal there's going to be some kind of update, remastering DLC, a next chapter, etc. It's definitely wishful thinking on my part. So this is the gaming expo right here. They're all gonna be there. Okay? Red Dead Redemption 1 and Red Dead Redemption 2. He doesn't say what the big announcement was. He never said it though. That's the whole thing about this. Like, he never actually said what it was. He like that's the issue I'm having. Like, even okay, let's say it has nothing to do with Red Dead Redemption, right? Okay, but what is your big announcement? You said it was gonna be here by Friday, and you didn't say anything, right? So what is it? That's why I'm so confused. I'm like, what is going on here? You know? Nah, it couldn't have been that online thing, Michael. It couldn't have been that because he wouldn't have been that excited. You know, it's just an online, that GTA stuff is just an online DLC. You know, that's not gonna get people excited. The way he was talking was like, yo, I got something. And I know y'all gonna be excited. Like, you don't talk like that and think that and make us think that it's gonna be a GTA online. You know, that's not gonna get people excited. So is it this convention here? Who knows? But regardless, he didn't mention anything. Yeah, he knows exactly. It's all for the clicks. He knows what's going on. He knows you can't mention something like that. You cannot. Being a voice actor for such a popular game, for a game that people are desperate for a 60 frame update on the consoles, desperate to hear any type of news in regards to, is there gonna be a part 3? Like, there are so many questions, and he knows this. So he should have known the type of excitement that he was leading the people on when he made a comment like that. So that's on him. You know what I'm saying? That's on him. And that's that. That's that, you know? But yeah, that's crazy how you brought that up because I completely forgot about this. Like, that wasn't even crossing my mind. No, I totally forgot about it. But man, that's disappointing. That's all I gotta say. That's disappointing. Don't do stuff like that, especially when you're a voice actor in such a popular game like that. Know what that people out here been craving for any type of news in regards to Red Dead Redemption. You don't do stuff like that. Let me show y'all this trailer. Okay? Let me show y'all this trailer, man. Because this game looks absolutely incredible. Man, I gotta tell you, man. Yeah, it was very suspicious. Absolutely. I gotta tell y'all. These Chinese developed games, Chinese Wuxia RPGs, I gotta tell you, man, they are really starting to become my favorite type of games. Like, and this is basically starting with me with Black Myth Wukong. Like, if y'all know me, I told y'all a million times, like, I platinumed Black Myth Wukong. Like, that was my game of the year last year. Black Myth Wukong. Incredible game. Then I got the chance to play Where Winds Meet. Absolutely incredible game. It looks practically done when I was playing it. Minor bugs that they had to fix, but as far as the game, you know, being ready at least for like early access and things like that, that game is ready to go. So I got a chance to play that, which I have it up on the channel. Everything that I play, almost, I have it on the channel. So if you go look at the playlist, everything is there. Then we taking a look. We getting a look at one of my most anticipated ones, which is Phantom Blade Zero. There's another game that I am so ready to play. Can't wait for that. Lost Soul Aside is another one that's being made. That's looking like it's gonna be a really good game, right? But this one right here, when I saw this, I was like, my goodness, bro. This is from NetEase as well. A lot of people thought that since it's NetEase, that it was gonna be, you know, a free to play, you know, one of those free to play games, like Where Winds Meet is a free to play game, right? But no, this is a story driven single player game. It's not gonna be free. You're gonna have to pay for it when it comes out. Okay, so this is their first game. Single player driven. Linear. It's not an open world. Okay, this is more in line with like a God of War situation. See how you could travel a little bit, like over here, over there, but not too much. Boom, boom, boom. Get to your spots and come back to the story. Come back to where you need to go. That's practically how this game is gonna be. So that's another plus that about this game that got me excited. Okay. So let me show you this trailer. This thing looks absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button as y'all come on in, man. Facts. All right. Let's check out this trailer. Unbelievable. Okay. Ready?
大唐还在的时候，丝路上的灯火从西域一直亮到长安。 能点亮天上的星河。
大唐离我们太远了，神佛还会庇佑河西吗？
我是认真决定的，
我还是想再试一次。
今日我们所流的血，是为了把大唐带回来。我们必须在破城之前把安宁带出来。
Look at this game, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait. Woo. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
等着我。安宁，安宁，
阿爷，我将追随沙洲一举。
去长安，你这是让他们去送死！
How good that looks.
输赢成败，皆如沙上之塔，风来即散，为众生之苦，长漫于天地之间。
回家吧，这一切毫无意义。有人，天命所归，我才是大唐。
Look at this combat. Look at this combat.
到头来，除了死更多人，什么都不会改变。
Oh my.
没有我的帮助，你走不出这片沙漠。 如果神不肯拯救我们的部族，那就让我来。
Oh. Look how good that looks.
阿宁，等着我。
是对信使，
Uh,
每个人都做好了有去无回的打算。
We in there day one. Digital Deluxe Edition. You understand what I'm saying? The facts. Okay? The facts. There it is, people. There it is. Bloodmessage.com. Let me see, because I didn't even go to that website. Let me know what y'all think about that trailer, man. Know what y'all think about that trailer, man. That game looks absolutely. Man, look at this. Oh, this looks incredible. Play it? Oh, no, wait. Okay, because this is me scrolling through it. That's why it looks like that. See? Look at that gameplay. Look at that gameplay, bro. Woo. Come on now. Come on now. At ease, people. So some of the images. Wow. Wow. You got little puzzles. This is a puzzle right here, by the way. I don't know if y'all saw it. You gotta line it up with the little circles up here. They're gonna have puzzles in the game and everything. Woo. This looks incredible, bro. Look at this website. Yo, my brother Chris is in the building, people. What's good, my brother? We just finished watching the trailer, man. We in the website right now. This website is incredible, bro. Subscribe to receive the latest updates. Nah, I want to see a beta. That's what I want to see. Oh, wait. Opportunities to participate in global playtests. Oh, hold up. Subscribe. Oh, hold up. I have to give. You're gonna have to give me un momento, por favor. Hold on. Thank you for subscribing. We in there. Well, that's it right there. Okay. But I wanted to show y'all. That trailer. Let me know how y'all feel about that trailer. Unbelievable. Let me see what else I got for y'all. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like these Chinese developers, bro. Starting off with Black Myth Wukong, Phantom Blade Zero, Lost Solar Side, Where Winds Meet, the one we just saw, Blood Message. There's another one here. What's it called? Exile Edge. If this game has a trailer. Exile. This was. Oh, they announced it 2 years ago. Okay, so let's watch this one. They announced this one. This is another Chinese game. They announced this one 2 years ago, okay? Let's see how this one is. This is a China Hero Project. China Hero Project, people. Okay. Let's do it. Unreal.
他从来对我没有恨，也从来对我没有爱。可是他最使我苦恼、气愤和悲哀。
你戴着面具已经太久了，要记得自己到底是谁。协议，执行。
It doesn't look like it was ready. You can tell they were still working on the game.
"我们把世界看错了，反说他欺骗我。闭上眼，闭上眼。
你到底是谁？
Okay. You could tell they were definitely still working on that game. It looks like it's unfinished. Looks unfinished. Looks like it needed a lot of work. But yeah, definitely that Blood Message is like think of it like that, like a God of War linear type of map, okay? Not gonna be open world, nothing like that. It is a single player game. It's not free to play, so you have to pay for it. Like it's gonna be a AAA game from NetEase, okay? So we got Tides of Annihilation. I forgot to mention, that's another one. It's a lot of games over there, man. There's a lot of games coming out of there. Let me see here what else I got for y'all here. If you on PC Game Pass, people, okay, this is why I keep telling y'all. You're on PC Game Pass. Yo, shout out to Heights in the building, people. Good, bro. Yeah, China definitely #1 right now. 5 of Persia should look like. This is what Prince of Persia should look like. Which game you talking about, Mike? When I just finished playing? If you on PC Game Pass, I keep telling y'all, if you on a PC and you're not subscribed to Game Pass, I don't know what you want. This is the perfect time, bro. I mean, look at this, bro. Bro, look what just hit Game Pass. Rematch is on Game Pass, ladies and gentlemen. Rematch. You know that little soccer game, arcade soccer game that's been blowing up lately? Yeah, it's on Game Pass. This game right here is straight trash, but FBC Firebreak, trash. They got Lost in Random, The Eternal Die. It's on Game Pass. And they got the Crash Bandicoot, It's About Time. Also on Game Pass. All the Warcraft games. World of Warcraft. You got the Call of Duty World War II. That's in there. The Little Nightmares 2 is in there. Right? But most importantly, Rematch. Like, this game just came out. It's $40. Right? Let me see. See how much is this? Okay, you got a $30, you got a $40, and you got a $50. So if you want a standard, it's $30. So you got a $30 game that's kind of hot. It's hot right now. You got it on Game Pass. If you don't believe me, right here, because I was just playing it. Okay, look at it right there. Rematch. Just playing it, okay? So, I'm telling you, if you're on PC, look, it got The Altars right here, which I was playing not too long ago. It had this one here. It has Revenge of the Savage Planet, which was another good game that came out. That's also there, okay? Look at The Eternal Die right here. There's the Crash. It got FC25 recently. They just put this in there. Okay. That's in there. They got the remaster Space Marine game that came out recently. That's it right there. Okay, you can play that if you want. That's in there, right? They got the Tony Hawk. Well, this is the demo, but you know, it's gonna come out for Game Pass, like the real game. That's there. They got Metaphor Refantasio, right? Which was pretty big last year. They got it in there. Okay. So that's in there. They put the Division 2 in there. Okay, those are the most recent ones that they put, okay? So, but yeah, basically the most recent one is this one here. This is what's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? I might actually boot it up and play some so y'all can see how it looks. And I might boot up The Altars. I might boot up The Altars so y'all can see what, like, how incredible this game looks. Okay, this game looks phenomenal, bro. And this one, I believe, I'm not sure how people feel about this one, but I seen a couple people being excited about this game. See if I could pick this up. Yo, Lunchi, what it do, my brother? So yeah, it's one of these games right here. So it kind of got like a little twist to it. Cause you see, you got to roll a dice that's behind her. Oh. Okay. Okay, so that's on Game Pass. So that's kind of interesting. That looks like if you roll the dice, like depending on what number it lands on, you could have like different like a different effect come into play. So that kind of looks fire. Let me see what y'all saying real quick. Game Pass on PC is $11. On Xbox is $20 or more in the future. They don't care. They want you everywhere. Facts. They want you everywhere. PC gamers, that's all what she wants. Xbox is dead. Absolutely. That's what they want. They want you to transition over PC. That's what they want, bro. And listen, man. What better time? Right? If you on PC, what better time to subscribe to Game Pass, right? But look, I'm gonna just show you Xbox Studios, okay? I'm gonna just show you Xbox Studios. That's without the EA Play that they got going on, okay? Xbox Studios. Look at this. I beat South of Midnight. I played this one. I beat it, right? That was one of the new games they put. Flight Simulator 24. Age of Mythology. They just came out with the DLC for Age of Mythology, right? Of course, they got Minecraft. They got Motorsport, Sea of Thieves, The Grounded. About to get Grounded too. Saw that. Halo. Whenever they drop that new Halo information that they got, better believe it's gonna come here as well. They saying that it's gonna be sort of remaster or something, right? Age of Empires. Gears, right? When that Gears Reloaded comes out. Oh, wait. Aren't we supposed to get Gears Reloaded or something like that here that we supposed to play today? Isn't the beta today? Or I'm bugging out. They got the Ori games right here. Okay. They got Senua's Hellblade, even though whatever, I don't like it, right? But they got the Towerborn game that I showed y'all. I showed y'all this game here. That's a if you play with friends, you can have a good time in this game. Right? They got the Outer Worlds right there. But as far as the ones that have come out lately, right? South of Midnight came out. Avowed. The hell's Avowed? Okay. Okay, let's go back because these people out here okay. Age of Mythology's up in there. Avowed, right? The recent ones. Avowed. Atomfall, okay? Came out recently. Let's keep going down the line. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, okay? Expedition 33, which is my game of the year. That's the game of the year. Kojima has a lot on his shoulders, okay? To get over this game right here. This is the game of the year right here, bro. Let's see what happens with Kojima, okay? Until then. Blueprints. Okay? It was another great little strategy game. That's there. Okay? We just finished getting the Crash Bandicoot, this one right here. It's About Time. That's just popped in there. That's Diablo 4 is old already. Doom the Dark Ages just dropped in there, right? We played that. We beat that right here. We beat that game live. FC25, they just dropped it in there. Okay. Flintlock, when it came out, when it was new, it dropped in there, right? Else? They dropped the Immortals in there. That's EA. Indiana Jones. Okay? Indiana Jones is another dropped in there. Look how many games, bro. For $11 a month, if you on PC. I'm only talking to you if you are on PC. If you're on console, that's too much money. $20 a month, and it's about to go up. That's too much money, bro. It's too much money. But it's up to you. Because if you think about all the games that are about to drop, look at all the ones that I mentioned to you already. Metaphor ReFantazio, which people were saying that was going to be the game of the year last year in there. Okay. All the Mass Effects. The new Ninja Gaiden. Okay. They got Ninja Gaiden Black. And they're going to have the new Ninja Gaiden 4 when it releases on Game Pass. Okay. So that's another highly anticipated game that people are looking for. They got the Ori games there. The Persona game, I'm not sure if it's going to come straight to PC. I mean, to Game Pass, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. Let me see what a Rematch. Okay. Which I just mentioned to you. Look, it's a $30 game, $40 game. You might want to try it and things like that. It's right there. If I didn't have it in Game Pass, I would not have. I'm not buying Rematch because I know I'm not gonna play it as much because it's a multiplayer game, right? And I'm not gonna have that much time. I'm waiting for Arc Raiders to come out. That's the multiplayer game that I'm gonna spend most time on outside of the single player game. I'm gonna be doing my single player stuff, and when I'm trying to play something like, you know, multiplayer, I'm gonna cross over to Arc Raiders. I'm not gonna be dabbling between Arc Raiders, Rematch, Black Ops, Battlefield. I'm gonna choose one or two, and that's gonna be it. Right? So, Rematch was not gonna cut it. It was not gonna make the list. But now look, it's here, and I can play it. You understand? So that's there. I told you about Revenge Savage of the Planet, another great game. Stalker 2 came out, and it's right there. Hellblade 2 came out, is right there. Okay. I believe Sifu, when Sifu came out, I believe it was there. You could correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not remembering. But I believe it came straight to Game Pass. Okay. South of Midnight. Okay. Is right there. Jedi Survivor when it came out. It was right there. State of Decay 3 when it comes out. Starfield. It came out. The Alters, which I just mentioned to you. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Unleashed game that I played a little bit here on the channel. It came out. It's on Game Pass. Okay? Tell me why. This one right here. It's another game on Game Pass. Oblivion Remaster. It's hot. Okay? Which was hot. It's one, I believe it's one of the top selling games this year. Hot. It's on Game Pass. Okay? Let me see what else I got for y'all. The Outer Worlds, I already told y'all that. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. That comes out. That's going straight to Game Pass. Okay? Towerborn, I already told you about that. Vampire Survivors is in there. Okay? The Space Marine game I told you about is there. Of course, all the Wolfenstein games are in there. And that's it right now. Okay? Now think about all the games that are coming up ahead. I have not mentioned yet. Got State of Decay 3, the new Forza. We already heard Phil Spencer. Next year is the 25th anniversary of Xbox. Get ready. Okay, next year is the 25th anniversary of Xbox. You already seen what you call it? Hold on. Already seen there's a lot going on with Xbox, bro. They got this going on. Okay. Bringing the Xbox 360 games to PC via emulation. So that's another thing that's coming. That's really popular with the Xbox community, right? Not so much with me. I don't really care about backwards compatibility. Like, that's not really my thing. But you already know how the Xbox community. So that's coming. It's gonna be called Xbox Classics. That's what they're going for. Okay, it's oh, you can see it right here, right? It's gonna be called Xbox Classic. That's the thing they're going for. Now, also, they got this happening as well.
Consoles to design
They got this coming out
a
as
full roadmap of gaming optimized chips combining the power of Ryzen and Radeon for consoles, handhelds, PCs, and the cloud. And we're doing it all with backwards compatibility so gamers can access their favorite titles across platforms, delivering on a promise to both gamers and developers. Moving forward, AMD will go beyond building custom chips for Xbox consoles to designing a full roadmap of gaming optimized chips combining
that coming out. Okay, I'm telling you, these people, they want to be everywhere. Okay, AMD, they have now secured a multi-year partnership with AMD. Okay, so that's gonna be, like you heard her, that's gonna be across. Think about it like, let me see. Okay, whatever. Anyways, just think about it like one big happy family. Remember I told you when these rumors started coming out a couple months back, and I'm like, you know, maybe they're trying to go for like a family bundle. Like, think about it like that. Like a family bundle. Whether it's the handheld, the console, the PC, the Fire Stick, the TV, the laptop, whatever it is. Lunchi, yeah, we saw that blood. You just missed it. We just finished watching it, bro. We just finished watching that trailer, bros. Absolutely straight fire. Absolutely. So think about it like that. It's gonna be like a whole, like a family bundle. That's what AMD, that's what she was talking about when she was saying, you know, beyond the console. They basically secure this relationship with AMD, and it's gonna do with a multitude of different hardware for Xbox. Okay, that's what it's gonna be about. Windows. No, that's what they're working on at ROG handheld. Windows UI is basically Windows without all that unnecessary stuff behind the scenes. They're gonna cut all that out. It's gonna be like strictly for gaming, okay? That's what it's gonna be. Windows, but like a strictly for gaming Windows, like a Steam. Just like that, okay? So you got that coming up. Okay. Also, by the way, I don't know if y'all heard, but AMD's next gen Radeon GPU are gonna support HDMI 2.2 with up to 80 G bits of bandwidth. Okay. Those are gonna be the next gen Radeon GPU. Believe me. Believe me. Okay. There it is right. 2.2. Get ready. Okay. AMD is really stepping up. Know what I'm saying? especially this series here with the new series for both for them and Nvidia. Nvidia definitely dropped the ball with these 50 series cards. They definitely dropped the ball. Straight unbelievable nasty work by Nvidia. But yeah, huge shot that's coming in 2026. Okay, 2.2. Get ready. Huge shout outs to AMD, man. AMD, they killed it this generation. They killed it. So like, gotta give them credit. Gotta give AMD credit. This just turned into a damn game news show out of nowhere. What the hell's going on here, man? Capcom, okay? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. It's game news now, Michael. Sarah Bond said across the library, not all the games is a scam for Xbox players. Yeah. They gotta, that's what I be saying. That's what I be telling people. Listen, when these people talk, you gotta pay attention and you gotta listen. Because if you don't listen, they're gonna be saying stuff that's gonna fly over your head and you're not gonna pay attention to it. Like with the ROG, when they was like, oh, you're gonna be able to download the games natively and this and that. Yeah, you're gonna be able to download the PC games natively. That's why everybody was so confused. They were like, oh, but what about the Xbox console? She didn't say that. So you gotta pay attention, bro. These people be slick with it. So Capcom. Capcom is set to have something on the 26th, okay? They're having an event on the 26th. 3 p.m. Pacific, so that'll be 6 p.m. Eastern time. My time. Okay? 40-minute Capcom Spotlight live stream, okay? So we're gonna live stream that, okay? They're gonna show off Monster Hunter Wilds, Resident Evil Requiem, Pragmata, and Street Fighter 6. So we definitely in there. Okay. Let me. So apparently Bungie is sending out invites for a new marathon closed playtest. NDA protected this time, okay? That's happening later this month. Should be happening like within the next week or so. Let's see what happens with it. Also, I'm not sure if you're aware, but there has been some rumors coming out that said that Crimson Desert was supposed to be coming out on November 2nd. Okay. Pearl Abyss has now shut that rumor down, okay? So that's not the date. Right? This year here. It was set to release around November 2nd here. But the news isn't accurate. Said it was a translation error that caused the confusion. There was no interview that took place with the Korean outlet MTN. That no formal announcement of the release date was made to the outlet. As far as when fans can expect an announcement, that remains unknown. They say here when the company is ready to announce a release date, it will come from official channels, developers told. Now, listen, we're about to be in July. I don't think this game is coming out this year. Honestly speaking, I don't. It's already about to be July. Like, I know y'all still working on the game. So, there's no way you're gonna have it ready by the end of this year. That's moving over to 20. And if that's the case, bro, 2026 is looking ridiculous. It's another year of a lot of games coming out. So little time. Okay? So little time. So according to Matt Piscatella, he says that according to the data, about half of US PS5 or Xbox owners also have a Switch. Okay? During the first quarter ending March 2025, approximately half of all US owners of either a PS5 or an Xbox also own a Switch. Whether that's competition, co-opetition, or something else is an open debate, sure. So, like I told y'all, okay, y'all don't believe me, it's right here, okay, y'all don't believe me. This is what I've been telling y'all. When everybody was clowning the Switch, that's exactly what I was telling y'all. That, bro, don't pay attention. Okay? They just going with the flow. They going with popular. Okay? What was popular at the time? Let's compare the Switch to PlayStation. Let's compare it. Let's see who's better and this, that, and the third or whatever. I told you, yo, don't. I'm not going for it. Because all the way back to the PlayStation 1, this was always the case. Always had a PlayStation and you had your Nintendo or your Nintendo Fig. That's just how it is. Always been like that. Right? Even if you go back in the day, for the people who could afford it, used to have a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis right next to it. But the majority of us didn't. The majority of us had one or the other. It was either Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis. One or the other, right? Me, I had a Super Nintendo, okay? I was a Super Nintendo guy. But, yeah. It's pretty obvious. It's what I've been telling y'all. You don't get Switch. You don't get a Nintendo Switch. Play third-party game. And everything is proving that, okay? Everything is proving what I said. Because, where is it? Hold on. Because the latest report comes out right here. It's exactly what I've been telling y'all. Below our lowest estimates. I could have told you that. See, this is why I don't understand about these companies. What I don't understand. Who is giving these people advice? Who's running the show over? Who? I could have told you this. You would have sent me an email and asked me, yo, Gift, do you think this is right? You think we're going to go over there, we're going to sell? I would have told you straight up, nah, you're not selling. It's cool. If you just trying to put your game over there, you know, gain a little bit of extra sales over there, ever. But don't think that you're going to come out here and start getting Nintendo money. Because that's not about to happen. That is not about to happen. I told you, and I'm going to tell you again. Nintendo is for families. Kids. Okay? Nintendo is the one that introduces your children to gaming. Into the gaming space. Okay? When we actually talking about real gaming. Not that iPad, Roblox, games, and whatever the hell else is in those iPads. No. I'm talking about true gaming. Nintendo is the one that takes your child and brings them into that world. Families are the one buying these consoles to give them to their kids. think these people gonna be up in there in the store buying up Cyberpunk? You think these people gonna be up in the stores buying, GTA 6 for their kids? Absolutely not, bro. I don't understand how these people operate sometimes. I don't understand. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. It's like I could have told you that. What you think? These people broke records in 4 days? You know why? It's because of those first-party titles. That's why. Not because they were rushing to buy Cyberpunk or any other game that thinks they're going to be out there doing 2 million copies sold and things like that on the Switch. What we doing here? Unbelievable. We get the showcase. They better not tease the PS6 console. They better not. I'm telling you right now. They better not do that. I'm telling you right now. I don't want to hear nothing about no PlayStation 6. Okay? That's why when those rumors came out, but like about months ago or so, I said, nope, I'm not doing it. I don't care what the PS6, what the rumor is, what the spec sheet is looking like, what the handheld is I don't want to hear about none of that. You made me spend $700. You're going to have to show me and prove to me that I made the right decision by spending those $700. That's the first thing I want. I don't want to hear about no damn PS6. You hear that? I want to hear where the hell Cory Barlog at. That's what I want to hear. I'm telling you, I'm on Cory's neck until he makes an appearance. I'm on his neck here. Where you at? But anyways, this is the latest to come out of these third-party developers. I don't understand these people. And by the way, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Let me look for that real quick. I don't want to give the wrong information, right? Hold on. Because I did see that game, Switch 2 edition, okay? What you call that? It surpassed. Okay, so here it is. It is now the highest scored. Okay, that's what I was looking. That's the word I was looking for. So, let me bring this to you. Okay? Bring this to you. So, Tears of the Kingdom now tops the Metacritic's best rated games of 2025. So this is for the Switch 2 edition, okay? That's what they're talking about here. So they're coming in. Is now the best rated game. Sitting at a 95. I want you to see that correctly. Coming at a 95 score overall, ladies. What we gonna say about this? What we gonna say about this right here? Got anything for this or not? Breath of the Wild isn't far off from that. With the Switch 2 edition pulling in a 90.
Finish him.
What we gonna say about that? We don't got nothing for this? We don't got nothing for this right here? I told you. I told you. I didn't want to believe me. I said, just wait. Just wait. These people out here making fun of Nintendo, trying to compare it to a PlayStation, laughing it up. All of a sudden, everybody's buying Switches, right? Nobody calling nobody out. Nobody's doing whatever. Everybody just do whatever the hell they want, right? And that's without the games actually coming out. Donkey Kong ain't even come out yet. The next Mario 3D game ain't even out yet. And so on, the Luigi game, so on and so on. You could keep on going, bro. The Pokemon game. But I told you, they're going to start falling little by little. The chips will start falling little by little. But when all of them are going to fall is when the new Legend of Zelda game comes. That's when you're going to see everybody on chat in the chats. I got my Switch. Yeah, I bought my Switch 2 today. Yeah, I'm going to play Legend of Zelda today. Meanwhile, a couple months back, they was over here. Everybody was laughing it up. Tears of the Kingdom is sitting at a 90. Imagine what the new Legend of Zelda game could do. Just imagine. Okay? Better hardware. You know, it's going to be a huge open world now. Better graphics. Everything. Just imagine what that game is going to do. If this game right here is sitting at a 95, and all they did was give you the Switch 2 edition of the, and it's already sitting at a 95, outpacing Expedition 33, Monster Hunter Wilds, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Blueprints, Split Fiction, it beat them all. Okay? Beat them all. Switch 2 edition. But I'm telling you. Yeah, the Donkey Kong Direct was good, bro. So, that's the latest news for that Nintendo, okay? Telling y'all. Telling y'all. Let me see what. Oh, so this is according to damn, y'all remember this game right here? Dang. Yo, I used to have this game. Yo, this is. Dang, y'all remember this game? Dang. Oh man, I spent so many hours in this game, bro. Okay. Okay. What was I saying? Onimusha, I already know, but it's apparently it had to be news because people were getting things. Why? But they did come out and say again that it's not open world or Souls-like, okay? Onimusha Way of the Sword is not open world and is not Souls-like. It's a very straightforward, very lenient map. You go to the mission, do what you gotta do, and get out. Get in, get out, okay? So, I don't know what the confusion was with that game. Apparently, people were, you know, Apparently, people were confused. I don't know why. Okay, but there it is. Okay. Gears of War Reloaded gets verified for the Steam Deck. Okay. If you're on Steam, there's a Electronic Arts sale. Okay, at the moment. So everything that's EA is on sale. Death Stranding is getting an adult targeted animated feature film with a screenplay by Aaron Guzikowski. So he did Raised by Wolves. Okay. So this is gonna be an adult targeted film, okay? And Kojima saying that he's really not gonna get into a development process of what you call it, of developing the movie and things like that. Like he's gonna oversee it, but he's not gonna interfere too much. He said he's gonna let them do like all the work, and he's gonna leave it up to them, right? Oh yeah, it's an adult targeted animated feature film. Animated. Let's see. Also, this is the latest news, okay? Because we did get, this is like kind of like breaking news almost, okay? Oh, Metal Gear Solid, I could play you that. They did a little bit of an extended trailer to that multiplayer. Metal Gear, I could pull it up. Yeah, it don't need to be open world, Michael. Absolutely. Not need to be open world. You know? It's a very straightforward game, right? And that's good. So a lot of people are happy about it, right? It's just that they felt they had to come out and say that because apparently, I don't know how people take news in today's world, but apparently people were confused. Oh, is it an open world? Like, who the hell told you it's an open world game? They've been said that it's not open world and it's not Souls-like. So they had to come out and reiterate that. So, let me bring you to the latest breaking news here. Okay? Here we are, people. What Xbox want, people. Now let me know how y'all feel about that right there. Let me know how y'all feel about that right there. Y'all like my new setup, though? Kind of digging this right here, man. Kind of digging this little setup right here I got. Hey, better. Now let me know how y'all feel. This is the latest news out of Xbox. So apparently, there's a MetaQuest 3S Xbox edition has surfaced online, confirming today's rumor that a new announcement of the device will come next week. Okay, Xbox has been on a massive multi-platform, recently announcing the Asus ROG partner handheld, and confirming a new partnership with HP for the console. Now, their VR device in collaboration with Meta has leaked online. So, image posted by Zubitech on X shows us what the packaging of the MetaQuest 3S Xbox edition looks like. The Xbox features Meta 3S Xbox edition written on the front. Logos on both companies on the bottom right corner. VR headset is entirely black with a green ring around the face panel's edges. Compared to the traditional MetaQuest 3, all white, the headset is very much on brand Xbox. Okay. On the top right of the Xbox can be seen an Xbox wireless controller too, but it's unclear on if it's included with the Xbox Edition MetaQuest. This is it right here, right? This is what he was talking about. They saying that they're gonna make an announcement next week, okay? Real quick, before I click this, because it's gonna take me out the website. So it will reportedly cost $399, features 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and has 128 gigs of storage. According to the source, the official announcement for this Xbox and Meta collaboration headset will arrive next week on June 4. Okay? So, that's it right there. Show you the box. That's what the box looks like. Okay? What it looks like. And let me see. And it's gonna look like basically. Listen, these people, right? This is actually the right thing to do with Microsoft, right? If you're looking at it, if you're looking at a business standpoint, right? It's actually the right thing to do because it's not them creating the hardware anymore. They just partnering up. They're licensing basically the name of Xbox to these companies, and they are the ones that are creating those specific hardwares with the Xbox edition of their hardware. Like we saw with the Asus ROG. We already know they got the regular white one, they got the Ally X, and now they got the Ally Xbox edition. So that falls on Asus. Just like the MetaQuest. That's not gonna fall on Xbox. You know? Like let's say if it fails and things like that, that's gonna fall on the MetaQuest team. Right? So now this multi-partnership deal that they got with AMD, right? AMD is gonna be making the chips for across the board for all of their new hardware, whatever it is that they're planning down the line. It's a lot going on right now with Microsoft, a lot, right? And you gotta really think about what Greg Miller from Kind of Funny Games. You gotta remember when I played you that clip that he said that Microsoft is basically positioning themselves for the future. If you was to say, he said that if you was to put these companies side by side, and you would think and ask, okay, who do you see is more prepared for the future than the other? He said Microsoft is number 1. Nintendo's number 2, with PlayStation coming in at number 3. As far as being more prepared for the future. So that's all Microsoft is doing. Right? Somebody responded to me because I responded to Hip Hop Gamer, and then somebody responded to me like, oh, but the same thing that Steam Deck is doing, blah, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bro, but you're not understanding what the big picture of the whole thing is. Okay? He like, oh yeah, I get it. They're not giving me games, this, that, and the third. You see, that person is still stuck in the past. They're gonna work on all that. All those problems that they know they have, those issues, they're gonna be working on them. But the main thing about this whole thing is that they want to be everywhere. Okay? They want their name, that logo, every time you turn something on, that is what you see. That's all this is about. Because it's kind of like the radio, right? You think about let me tell you about a radio station that plays music, right? They do a world premiere of a song. Can't stand the song, right? You can't stand it. You're like, bro. But what happens? They need to play it. That record label, they pay those radio stations, right? Give me more playtime. Play it. Play the song, right? Start playing it. They start drilling the song to your mind. Now you can't get the song out your head. Next thing you know the whole song. From start to finish, you know the whole song now. A song that you started off completely not liking one bit. But what happened? It continuously brought it to you. Time and time again. Start listening to it over and over and over and over again. That's all you're going to be thinking about. Now take that to Microsoft. You're going to start seeing Microsoft over and over and over again and over again. Even now, it's already happening. Even on PlayStation. These people buying up Xbox games, PlayStation. #1 pre-order games. Everybody can't wait for Gears of War. What they see when they boot up Gears of War? Xbox Game Studios. Forza Horizon 5. Xbox Game Studios. And the list goes on and on. But there's more to come. Call of Duty. So this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning stages of all this. Right? So it's too early right now to determine. It's too early right now to see the vision because it's not complete yet. But if you can't see what it is that they're trying to do, that's on you. But I'm here to tell you that what they're really trying to do is just that. They want to be the sole purpose of the video game industry. Now, the PlayStation box, if they are coming out with a PlayStation 6, Xbox wants that to be successful because they making their money over there. Everybody's buying up all their games. And we just getting started, bro. These ain't even the new ones. Forza Horizon 5 came out in 2021. And people were buying up the $100 version of the game. The complete edition. #1. So what is it good to Xbox if PlayStation decides not to come out with a PS? That's not going to be good for them. They're going to be like, damn. I mean, they still going to continue on. But it's going to suck because they was making money over there. So they actually want them to come out. Because it's like Nashino said in that damn fireside chat that he just had, that the PlayStation is now basically becoming the best box for creators, right? That was one of his favorite words, for creators and to publish your games. That's why you're seeing all these third-party developers, the latest one being CD Projekt Red with the Witcher 4 tech demo, basically saying what? All being ran on a PlayStation 5, right? That's Nashino's goal. He wants everybody to use that PlayStation box for your gaming development. That's what he wants. Yes, come over here, develop your game for us. Yeah, use our technology. Yes, we got the best, fastest SSD. Got this, got that. Come over here. Xbox is like, oh yeah, I want to go over there. That's where the money's at. Yeah, we'll go over there. Gladly go over there. That's where the money's at. We also over here, we're over here, and we over there, and we over there, and we over there. And we could take losses. We don't even give a damn. Because eventually, what they're thinking about is all this is going to eventually is going to pass by. The tough times eventually is gonna pass by. That's what they holding on to. And with the big machine like Microsoft behind them, they feel like eventually they're gonna come out on top because they are securing themselves for all these different type of hardwares. While PlayStation is stuck with that same logic as it's all about this box right here. If that box was to ever fail, it's over for PlayStation. It's over. There's nothing else. They don't build good relationship with people. They think it's their way or the highway. So, if that PlayStation 6 was to fail, what will happen to PlayStation? People aren't even ready to give up on the PS5 era. We still feel like we're just getting started. Honestly speaking, we feel like we're just getting started, and you're already talking to me about a PlayStation. They try to say that the Xbox is doing the same thing, but they're not. Okay? Xbox did not do a mid-generation refresh. They did not bring us the Xbox Series X Pro. PlayStation did. Make me spend $500 in the year 2020. 4 years later, you make me spend $700. 3 years. 3 years after 2024, you're gonna make me spend whatever the hell they're gonna price the PS6 at. Whether it be $650, $700, whatever it is. But we going $500, $700, another $700. That's $2,000, bro. That's $2,000. All within a 8-year span. Okay? $2,000. Could have bought yourself a damn very, very good PC with those $2,000. Is what I'm saying. Because it's not like they coming out with games. Where the hell Cory Barlog at? Where are these people at? If they was continuously coming out with bangers and bangers, it'll be a different story. But that's not the case anymore. That is not the case anymore. The fact that these people are sitting back and letting Cory Barlog do whatever the hell he wants, that's not how you run a business. I would have demanded his ass to get up on some sort of state of play and say something. I would have been like, yo, bro, you got to open your mouth. You got to go up in that stage. You got to say something. I'm sorry. You've been back here since 2018. It's 2025, my brother. I'm sorry. Get up, go prepare something, and go up on that stage. You need to talk. And that goes for the rest of them. And you know what the funny thing is? That these people are all of a sudden now trying to hype up Saros, right? This is the funniest shit I ever seen. These people are now trying to hype up Saros, a Housemarque game, because of the technically most recent success. You know, the more recent hype that Returnal has been getting. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but I feel like Returnal, like, more recently has been getting acknowledged more by the people on social media. And it's kind of started getting like a buzz. I'm pretty sure that's why they finally got to a million copies sold this past November. I feel like that's why they finally got there. But now these people are trying to hype up Saros like if it's a big deal now. When Returnal comes out, it gives them everything that they asked for. New title, PlayStation 5 exclusive, faster SSD, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, you name it. Only sells 600,000 copies. But now all of a sudden, these people are out here hyping up Saturn like if it's a big deal, and not Sony. The people on social media. So Sony doesn't even put a Housemarque name on their damn Fireside whatever the hell they were showing that day. Matter of fact, let me show it to you real quick. I could pull it up right now. I'll pull that up right now. Right? Right here. Right here. The audacity of these people. I might have to change my damn thumbnail. I like my thumbnail, but wait, cause I gotta change this damn thumbnail, bro. Crazy. My damn what we doing? We chilling? One second, y'all. I just hope I don't. Hope I don't. X. That looks about right to me. Almost there, people. I'm back. Okay. So, okay, where was I? Right here. Okay? Right here. The fact of the matter is, you don't see Returnal. You don't see Ratchet and Clank. You don't see Saros. These people could care less. So the fact that they are now trying to hype up Saros for some reason, like if it's the next big thing, completely blows my mind. Okay? So I was there day one with Returnal. I got over 500 hours in the game. I told you, Returnal is one of my favorite games this whole generation. The fact that they did that in 2021 and are coming right back 5 years later with a new game speaks volumes. Ghost of Yotei, Sucker Punch did Tsushima in 2019. The fact that they came back, okay? The fact that they came back 6 years later, already got a game coming out. God of War Ragnarok was a cross-generation game. That came out for PS4. But Tsushima came out for PS4 as well. But it don't matter. The main thing about this is that they already coming out with a new game. That's the thing that's important here. Okay? They're already coming out with another game. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Insomniac has been carrying PlayStation. I already told y'all that. Last of Us Part 2 was a PlayStation 4 game. Okay? That's a PlayStation 4 game. The PlayStation 5 was not out yet by the time that Last of Us came out. Okay? Well, that's a PS4 game. These people still haven't come out. But anyways. Back to what I was saying. These people look, man. These people, it's not, the future is not looking too good for them, bro. It's not looking too good for them. And I get it with the whole quality of games, and I'm with you on that. And look, when I'm talking, I'm talking out of what is it that PlayStation is actually doing. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, what? Like, I'm not even worried about Xbox. That's not my concern. Okay? Xbox is not my concern. My concern is PlayStation. Right? because they are the ones that make the best games. Their games are the ones that speak to me more. Their games are the ones that I grew up with since the PlayStation 1. Okay? I've been there from the PlayStation 1 all the way up to now. Okay? I was there. So that's my concern. I could care less what Microsoft does. I could care less, bro. The only thing is that Microsoft is giving me all of this for $11. All the games that I mentioned to you. All the games that are coming. Gears of War E-Day. The new Halo. The new Forza. Fable. Okay. Perfect Dark. Okay? Perfect Dark. The new Elder Scrolls. What is it? I'm forgetting the other one. The ones that, you know, it's a lot coming out. They giving a lot. The new Ninja Gaiden. New Call of Duty. And that's just Microsoft games, okay? That's not including all those third-party games that they're giving us, like Expedition. Okay? So, I could really care less about what it is that Microsoft... I'm just trying to let you know what they're looking forward towards in the future. How they setting themselves up and how PlayStation gamers are actually helping them set themselves up for the future by buying their games on PlayStation. They're actually helping the cause. Okay? They're helping them. So, they want to be everywhere. That's the whole thing about Microsoft. If they listen, you seen how bad Microsoft did with the series consoles, right? You see how bad they did. The fact that they're still turning around and they are still trying to come out with some sort of hardware. They're still partnering up with all these people to do hardware. To tell you everything. What does that tell you? That they don't care. They don't care. A fanboy talk, they don't care, bro. All that little talk is only down here with fanboys. Up top, they could care less, bro. That's what I told that guy on Twitter. I'm saying, bro, you're not seeing the big picture here. You're still stuck in console war. You're still stuck in, but this, that, and the third. These people do not care about none of that, bro. About none of that. They're just doing, the building blocks for their future is being built right now, right in front of our eyes. That's what's happening. Okay? So, this is not about quality games and things like that. This is about where PlayStation at. Xbox, they coming out, you know, with showcases every year, right? Doing showcases. They doing these ID development what you call it? Those developer updates that they do. I believe it's in February, where they showcased Expedition this year, and I believe it was South of Midnight or Doom: The Dark Ages. The developer direct or whatever it is, they do that every year. The showcase every year, right? Do a whole bunch of other things. At Game Pass right now is finally where it wanted to be all these years. Okay, it's now that Game Pass is finally hitting its stride. Now, right? That's damn near almost 10 years later since the beginning of Game Pass. Okay? We had 8 years, and it's now that Game Pass is starting to hit. Now, these people been taking L's left and right. It would have been, and this would have been any other company. They would have been gone out of business, right? People been taking hits, right? Talking trash about them. Sales look horrible. They've been dropping month after month. They're in the negative every month. Remember, I kept bringing you reports. I used to always bring you reports every month. Negative. Again. Time and time again. Over and over. It would have been any other company that would have been shut down. A fact that Microsoft hasn't shut down. They are now coming out with more hardware. On top of the fact that the series consoles flopped. Okay? They flopped and they still coming out. That means that these people are in it for the long haul. Because they got Big Daddy Satya backing them up at Microsoft. That's the difference here. And if we're talking about quality, it don't even matter because those games are selling the most on PlayStation. The audacity of these games being number one on the PlayStation stores is what kills me. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, but everybody's saying that these games are trash. They come to PlayStation, number one. And it's not going to stop there. The most recent Gears of War Reloaded, number one. So that's just now with these older games. Just wait until the new games, the new Halo, the new Gears, the new Forza, and all those games I mentioned to you. Just wait. But this is what I'm saying. I'm talking to you as trying to tell you what the best situation for you could be if you're a PC gamer. Like, you could have all those games if you sign up to Game Pass for $7. Okay? And the best part about it is that if you have a PlayStation sitting next to you, because now you're going to have the best of everything at your disposal, right? Think about people saying that renting the games are bad. Who said that? Why is it bad? Okay, why? The service is there. Microsoft is offering you this service. It's not my job to think about the developers. What if their game sells good? That's not my problem. That's their problem. Okay, that's Microsoft's problem. And as far as the third-party developers go, if they decide to take the check from Phil, that's their problem. You took the money, you put your game in Game Pass, but you still want me to go and buy your game. No. You put the money, gave you the money, you put the game in Game Pass. I'm on Game Pass. Want me to buy your game when I'm on Game Pass? Talking about. You took the money. I'm going to play it on Game Pass. Why is that an issue? Why is that an issue? Unless you're one of the people that, that you care about having the games in your library years later, backwards compatibility, you want to come. That's totally fine too. It's up to you. But I'm just saying, me personally, I'm not that type of guy. I'll play the game. I'm enjoying it. I'm moving on. Want to go back a little bit and play a little bit more? I'll play a little bit more. But that's about it. Once I'm done with the campaign, once I'm done with the DLCs, sometimes I barely go back for because I'm already done with the game. I finished the main campaign of the game, the main story. What the game was intended to be, I finished it. So most of the times when they come out with DLCs, like later on, it's not like I'm rushing back to the game. I don't get that itch anymore. I got that urge. unless I'm really into the game. So, PlayStation starts off good this generation, but now the future, especially after that fireside chat that they just had, these people are confused and these people are lost, bro. I am telling you, bro, are lost. Like, don't take what I'm saying that I'm hating, that I'm trying to hate on them, and I'm trying to be pro Xbox, and I'm just speaking the facts to you. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm speaking facts. And those are the facts. Those are the facts right there. These people start claiming MLB. This is how desperate PlayStation is. Got Herman Host up there trying to preach all of a sudden live service games such as MLB The Show. Since when have we ever heard live service MLB The Show? Since when? Now all of a sudden, Gran Turismo. Oh yeah, but Gran Turismo. Since when, bro? Since when? We all know what you mean when you're trying to say live service. So let's not sit here and play dumb. Okay, let's not sit here and play dumb just to try to get some points on the board. Oh, let's mention MLB. Oh, let's mention Gran Turismo. That got a lot of sales. All they're doing that for is to try to get points on the board. When Destiny 2, that's not your game. Fall back. Herman, fall back. That's not your game. So these people are trying to fool people by mentioning those games, which would never in the conversation of live service. And if they were so successful, like Herman says that they are, why are they over here scrambling for all these live service titles? Especially Jim Ryan talking about 12 of them. You already got 2 major ones, Gran Turismo and MLB The Show. So what we talking about? What we talking about? If you want to include those within the live service now. What are we talking about? We know what the real deal is. We know what the real live service games are when they talk live service. It ain't MLB. It ain't Gran Turismo. It ain't Destiny 2, because that's not your game. It's Marathon, Concord, Fair Games. It's Helldivers 2, which, by the way, you let Arrowhead walk out the door. By the way. In case nobody knows. You let Arrowhead walk out. They no longer in the building. They still there, but they still cleaning up their offices. They probably scrambling to give you 1 or 2 more updates on Helldivers 2, and then they out of there. But they got to start working on their new game. You know, under Tencent. You know, the one that he said that they got full ownership of, that they calling all the shots. Yeah, that game. Arrowhead is out the door. The most successful game in the 30 years of PlayStation. I'm telling you, these people are lost. They're confused, lost. I am telling you, bro. Don't be fooled by the little Wolverine that's coming out, the little Intergalactic that's coming out. Because those are coming out now. That's fine. That's cool. Those games were already in play. Okay? Let's wait down the line. PlayStation 6. Let's wait what's going to happen. Yes, 6. Neil Druckmann was talking about he don't know if he's going to do a Last of Us. All of a sudden, he's doing incredible numbers on HBO Max. Right? Over 30 million viewers per episode. The Last of Us. Season 1 and Season 2. So they doing big numbers. So what they telling him? Yo, you going to do a part 3? Now what Neil Druckmann is saying. Craig Mazin, what was the last thing he told us? Well, Neil Druckmann has told us what he would do with The Last of Us Part 3 if he was to write it. All of a sudden. Now we start hearing conversations like that. After Neil Druckmann was out here basically telling us, don't bet on it. Because chances are it ain't happening. Start knocking on the door. And the latest rumor is that Sony wants to buy WB Games. And that's, I believe that includes the section that has HBO Max as well. Sony wants to buy HBO Max, want to own WB Games. They want to own, I believe DC Studios is in there. Think about it. That could all go hand in hand. So, I'm telling you, and the problem is that they've let all these big timers start doing whatever they want, and you cannot do that. You cannot do that, because once you do that, it's over. You lose control of the room. It's like sports to a coach. Start letting your star players do whatever you want, i.e., LeBron James, or letting him do whatever he wants. What happens? He starts running the show. Now, you want to tell him something, you can no longer tell him nothing. Why? Because you allowed him to do everything. You allowed him to bring his crew on plane trips. Allowed him to miss practice if he wants to miss practice. You allowed him to run his own plays if he wants to run them. You allowed him to call timeouts whenever he wants to. You allowed him to do everything. Now, you don't like it, and now you're trying to take it back. It don't work like that. That's what's happening with Sony. They doing the LeBron James situation. They letting Neil Druckmann do whatever the hell he want. They letting Cory Barlog do whatever the hell he want. Everybody's over there doing whatever they want. You got people like Blue Point working on God of War live service. These people doing whatever they want. Back then, they used to run a tight ship. That's when the greatness came. You got coaches like Phil Jackson coaching up Michael Jordan. Before Phil got there, Michael Jordan was doing what? Was doing whatever the hell he wanted. Okay? This is the difference. Michael was doing whatever he wanted before Phil Jackson got there. Once Phil Jackson got there, and winning nothing, okay? Besides single individual awards. But not winning the big one. Phil gets there. What does he do? He teaches him discipline. He teaches him how to be a teammate. He teaches him an offense, okay? Teaches him how to trust his teammates. What happens? Next thing you know, three-peat. Okay? Takes a break, comes back. Next thing you know, another three-peat. Why? Because Phil Jackson had order in the house. Wasn't letting people run around like LeBron James does, doing whatever the hell he want, and he ain't winning jack. That's what PlayStation. They running a LeBron James show. Everybody's over there doing what the hell they want to do. And the higher ups are in their own world because they're focusing on live service. You understand? These people are over there, and these studio heads like Neil Druckmann and them are over there having a great time. These people are like this, right? They are two separate sides. These people trying to come up with the next big live service game. They don't know what the hell they're going to do. They out. And these people over here working on Last of Us Season 2. destroying the Last of Us game as we know it, hiring the worst possible actors to play these characters I've ever seen. Cory Barlog has been out since 2018. It's 2025. We haven't seen or heard or nothing from this man. And everybody else is doing whatever the hell they want to do. You got Marathon, you got Bungie over here, bugging out, stealing art theft, doing everything. Sony's over there not saying one word. You got Jade Raymond over here leaving a company she founded. She leaves the company. Leaves Sony with that whole mess. You take care of that. I'm leaving. We got Team LFG. We don't know what the hell them people doing. They talking about community-based game. I don't know what the hell they mean by that, by the way. But let's see. You got Jason Blundell over there. Who knows what the hell he working on. We know it ain't Call of Duty Zombies. So he got to come up with his own IP. So we got to wait and see. I'm not just going to give him credit because he created Zombies. I'm not doing that no more. I told you that. I am not giving these people credit anymore. I don't care what your resume looks like. Every time I say that, these people come out flat and they let everybody down. But you know what? Come out and show me what you got. So Jason Blundell's over there. We don't know what the hell he working on. Got Media Molecule, nowhere to be found. Media Molecule should have been announced again. Been. Okay? Something. It should have announced something, but they nowhere to be found, bro. But anyways, right? I didn't even mean to go on a damn Sony rant, but look, man. These people out of control. You got Herman talking like this, bro. You got Herman. Strong early engagement. Bungie's bold. Who told him that? Who told him that? Where did he get that from? This right here. I don't know where he got that from. Look at this. One of the best multiplayer games ever. They let them go. For this. They let this go. Okay? They let this go right here. One of the greatest multiplayer. Right here. They didn't bother updating the game. They didn't bother work the game. They didn't bother doing anything with Helldivers 2. All them little updates that you saw, that was all little BS updates to keep you company. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Yeah. Have fun with that. Have fun with that. But it was never that huge update that we were waiting for. It was never that. So we kept coming back. You know why? Because we loved the game so much. We just couldn't get enough of it. But that don't mean that it's because that they were feeding us. They were feeding us, you know, all these great updates and new game modes within the game. And no, it wasn't none of that. It was none of that. Okay? They let that go for Bungie and for Jade Raymond. Okay? Jason Blundell. Okay? And for Team LFG. So, I'm telling y'all, don't be fooled by them numbers. Think about the games. Okay? Don't fall into the whole being an investor. Looking at Sony's numbers. Yeah, but look how much money. Don't fall into that. Not fall into that because that's not your lane. A customer. We're here for the video games. For the cool accessories that they bring out. Okay? For the showcases that they put out. That's what you're here for. You're not here to be glazing over, you know, $30+ billion. Look at Sony. They doing better than Xbox. For what? For what? For what? We've gotten God of War Ragnarok 2022, Spider-Man 2, Astrobot, Ghost of Yotei 2020. We've gotten one game for the past 4 years out of these people. I'm not talking about no second party, no third party. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm talking to you about Sony PlayStation, which is what people say. What? We buy the PlayStation 5 for what? First party exclusives, right? That's what people say. Kojima is not a first party. Square Enix is not a first party. Anyways, okay. In other news, Liza P has now sold 3 million copies. Gotta drop a bomb for life. In other news, Rematch, the soccer game, has now crossed over 1 million play. Gotta drop a bomb. I don't know if y'all aware, but I believe there's a new prototype game being in the works right now. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. There's apparently a new prototype game in development. Okay, and also for my nostalgic gamers out there, it is being reported that our boy, none other than Duke Nukem, is about to make some sort of comeback. Okay. Apparently this is a TV. Wait. Let me see. Talking about Devil May Cry. Okay. Here. I bought the rights to Duke Nukem, not the gaming rights, but I bought it from Gearbox. As for what fans can expect, he said this: it's a middle finger to everybody. When Duke Nukem blew up, a bunch of people sat around trying to turn it into a brand when it's just a middle finger. Duke Nukem can't be made by a corporation. The moment a corporation makes Nukem, it's no longer Nukem. Don't intend on having anyone tell me what to do. So it looks like a show or something like that. Yeah, he said not the rights to the game. Oh, that goes. I thought it was gonna be game coming up. Okay. Okay. What else I get? What else I got? I'm about to do rematch. I think I'm. I did finish Stellar Blade last night. Hey, those of y'all who was with. Wrap it up. Incredible game. Also finished GTA tonight. Apparently, God had other plans for me. Get on the new. Let me see what I gotta say real quick and then up that rematch game. Oh, let me show you the Metal Gear. Fox. This is new, I think. Just came out.
I'm Yu Sahara, the director for Fox Hunt mode in Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Fox Hunt is a completely original online multiplayer mode. Though it shares the same world with Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, the gameplay is completely different. When we say Metal Gear multiplayer, many fans will probably think of Metal Gear Online, but Fox Hunt will be its own new type of mode. We very much appreciate all the longtime fans of MGO who have always wanted to see it make a comeback, but the landscape of multiplayer games has changed a lot since MGO. It took a lot of careful consideration to think about what a new online mode should look like. Based on the iconic stealth and survival elements in the Metal Gear series, we are taking camouflage and hide-and-go-seek to the next level. We challenged ourselves to make something unique that is more than just a shootout. We've used that back-and-forth tension of staying hidden or searching out the enemy to create an online experience unique to Metal Gear. Those are all the details we can share with you for now, but we're working hard on getting Fox Hunt to you all. We plan to have more news on Fox Hunt in the future, so please stay tuned.
We still have more to share, so look forward to hearing even more about what's coming in Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Thank you.
Okay, so that's that, right? So wait. So is that basically like Call of Duty's prop hunt? That basically what that is? That basically what that is, bro? Like Call of Duty prop hunt? That's what it's looking like. It's looking like. Lots of bombs. Yeah, my brother. Better not change prototype. Yeah, I know. So it's looking like they're gonna do a new prototype. Let me see. Yeah, they're circulating rumors about a potential new prototype game, tentatively titled Prototype 3. A playtester reportedly shared details about a focus group session prototype game, including a return of Alex Mercer as the protagonist and a focus on infiltration through shapeshift. Game is also rumored to be set in New York City. However, there are unconfirmed rumors, and fans should treat them with a degree of skepticism. Yeah, that's what it is. That's according to The Gamer and Game Rant. That came from 2 gaming. Right? Yeah. That's basically the news I had. Let me boot up Rematch. To see, so I can show you how the game. But wait, first, hold on. I'm looking for Gears of War. Why isn't that game here? Only. Is it only on console? Oh no, right here, beta. Boom. Install. I told you. Let's get it. All right. So I'm gonna put up a poll, and I'm gonna put up which games y'all prefer me soccer game. Match. Let's put a 4. Put Cry. Let's put a 4th one. Crash Bandicoot. There it is. Okay. We are booting up. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's downloading. Yo, Mike, how's this setup? Is better? Setup is better right here. Looks cleaner. Yeah. Go. Give it a couple more minutes. Man. Give it a couple more minutes. Well, you didn't buy Kazan, right? Yo, that new parkour game looks fire, bro. Get them votes in. Get them votes in. Some votes in. So tempted to buy Black Man. Oh, get them votes in. Let's go. Some votes in. Votes in, people. Votes are completely anonymous. Okay, they're anonymous, people. Just in case y'all over here thinking is gonna say who's voting for what. Okay, voting is anonymous. They got Lords of the Fallen 2.0. They got the Borderlands games. Like, I still haven't tried out Atomfall. Definitely got. They got the Rainbow Six Siege. Up. Got the Siege X Elite Edition. Goodness. Incredible. What you playing, Mike? Playing the altars right now? Don't give it 2 more minutes. Don't give it 2. You got stuck in it? You gonna make me play that, Mike? I'm about to boot up some rematch, bro. Or some Gears of War Reloaded. Might boot up some rematch. Do it. Yeah, you're the only one, bro. Yo, my man Mike is the only one who voted. Oh, Mike, I appreciate you. Appreciate you rocking with me heavy, my. Heavy, my. Also, this long game. That's crazy. I thought it was only like a 12 to 13 hour game. Let's run some rematch, bro. Let's run some rematch. Do it. Let's do it. It's Friday night, you know. Stuck playing game that I'm stuck in. All right, let's run it. Let's.